We all have to get the best out of life. We have to make sure that we go out and do the furthest we can in this life. It's the only way we can learn. Life is all about learning. Cherish the palm tree, basically. And every life is like that. Why else do you think reincarnation exists? Why do we not just rejoin the stars and live there forever, even though we are unevolved spiritually? Well, the Jainists believed in the idea of Moksha, which means that we have to reincarnate over and over again until we find spiritual perfection. In this life, there's no such thing as spiritual perfection. We always change our minds every day, every other day. But afterwards, in the afterlife, we decide what lessons we learn in the next life and the life after that. Sometimes we go back to previous lives. Sometimes we have the choices to relive lives multiple times. Maybe we can change variables. Who knows? Because time and space is endless. So we have no idea if we can live this life, make all the wrong decisions, and go back and live this life again and make all the right decisions. Because it's like that in the fifth dimensional plane, which is time and space. Time and space, so there's every single variable of everything you can do in every single life. So we can probably go back and relive many different lives in many different ways. Live one life in a multitude of ways. So it's always just, you got to find yourself. You always got to appreciate the nature of our own beings. We have to find a way to love and cherish everybody. Sometimes it's unnatural to love thy enemy. And sometimes it's unnatural to love thy neighbor. Sometimes, you gotta hate yourself so you can grow. And then once you figure out why you didn't like yourself or love yourself, then you can grow and begin to love yourself as a completely different person who has changed and did a 180. But it's all about dimensional space. We can go back, what happens after all this reincarnation, we hit Moksha, is we go back to the stardust. Even science is saying we came from stardust. Religion says we came from dust. Spirituality says we came from the dirt. The epics of Gilgamesh said we came from the mud. So in the end, everything is connected in strange and bizarre ways. So we got to understand what creates ourselves more than why we love ourselves. Because in the end, we only have ourselves. We can always create everything. We can create our own realities. We can create our own dimensions. We can do whatever we want. Mind over matter is what truly matters. Mind over matter is what truly matters. Because in the end, we only create what we see. In fact, our eyes cannot reflect everything we see. That is why we see third dimensionally instead of fourth or fifth dimensionally. It's because our minds are not evolved yet. Okay.